Hey guys, it's been 12 hours. Our cheeses have been pressing. If you remember, we did two. We did the cheddar that we've got pressing in the big press, and then with the whey, we made a whey cheese that we were going to soak in a red wine, water, and salt brine. It's the first time I've done this one, so we're going to try this. I'm going to take this one out of the press right now. Now, this is a 4-inch press that I had bought. Alright. Peel the cheesecloth off of this thing. I want to peel these real careful. There we go. That's that whey cheese that we made. So we're going to put that in a bucket. It feels like there's a piece in here. It's like a maze. I know there's more. See, some of it didn't stay together very well. I'm not going to waste it, though. I'm not going to waste anything. So I'm going to take this piece, put that in there. It's good. Alright. What this is a half a quart of red wine, a half a quart of water, and an eighth of a cup of salt. We're just going to pour this in. Right around that cheese. And we're going to let that soak for 5 days. It actually tastes really good. We're going to let that soak for 5 days in the refrigerator. Alright, so I'm just going to stick this in the fridge. And we're going to stop that soaking. And then every day we're just going to make sure we roll it over as it floats. Roll it over so it gets everywhere. Alright, I'm going to pick through that later. Alright. This is our cheddar that we worked on yesterday. This has been pressing for 12 hours. What we want to do now is we want to release the pressure on this. Okay. We're going to take this out. Sorry for the noise. I might need this. Ah, it's in there. Oh, they come out nice and dry. We gotta get this out of here. There it goes. There it goes. All right. All right, now that's been pressing at about 50 pounds for the last 12 hours. And we want to take the cheesecloth off of this. And again, peel it real careful. You don't want it to fall apart. The whole goal is to make this one piece, and you can see still see the little individual curds in there. Take this right off. Okay. I'm just going to flip it over. I'm going to put it, but see all the individual curds? Remember we had it all chunked up? Well, it's starting to get forced into one piece. So what we're going to do, we're going to redress this, and we're going to stick it back in the press, and we're going to crank down with at least 50 pounds. We're going to give it as 50 pounds, we're going to give it as much as we can, and we're going to press this for 24 hours. Then we're going to take, that'll be the final pressing. Then we're going to take it out and let it develop a rind or a skin. We're going to stick it back in here, and you may have to kind of squeeze it around, because there we go. There we go. Yeah. Alright. I'll put the follower back in. Put my block of wood back on. You want to try and get that wood centered so that we don't make a wheel of cheese that's on an angle. And then we're going to tighten these right down. Try to make sure you tighten them together. So we're starting to tighten them right till the springs start to come out. And then I'm just going to lay it at an angle in the sink here, so that any whey that comes out will go that way and just drain right into the sink. Alright? And what I'm going to do during the next 24 hours is you'll see when you do this, in a couple of hours, those springs will start to, as this cheese starts to go down, the springs are going to start to loosen up. I just keep tightening these over the next 24 hours. Every time I walk by, I'll check it, and I'll just keep tightening those down and tightening them down and tightening them down, just to keep maximum pressure on this. And I want that whole cheese to come together as one piece. Alright? The next time you see us, in 24 hours, I'm going to take this out. I'm probably going to slice it in half. I'm not going to leave the wheel that thick. I'll probably slice it in half. It depends on how thick, because right now the wheel is about that thick. I might just leave it. I don't know. I'm going to set it out to air dry. You want to get it 4 or 5 days, get a nice rind on it. And then I'll be back, and we're going to do a process called bandage wrapping. And we're going to take some fresh cheesecloth and some lard, and we're going to cover the cheese with lard, and then we're going to dip the cheesecloth in melted lard, and then we're going to rub the whole thing. We're going to cover the whole thing, wrap the whole cheese in bandage. And what you'll end up with, over here, over to my cheese case here. This is my cheese case. I bought this, it's an old wine cooler. I actually bought it brand new. It's a 32 bottle wine cooler. I paid like $250 on included shipping online. I find it works nice. I can keep a steady temperature. So inside I have some cheeses right now that are going. These are wax cheeses. This is a Manchego that'll be ready in another, actually it's ready, pretty much ready now, 6/22, that I cut a piece off of and then I re-waxed. That's ready right now. That's another piece of, that's a piece of Gouda that was all done. I've got a pepper jack cheese that is ready as well. So that pepper jack I can eat at any time. Then I've got some bandage wrap. I'm not gonna wrap them like I've been doing in wax anymore. I'm gonna bandage wrap them. This is a bandage wrap cheddar right here. This will be ready in about 8/22, so about 5 or 6 weeks. Notice the mold on it. When you take it out, you want to just rub it. Try and spread that mold all over it. The mold is actually eating the lard. It's not eating the cheese. Now I'll be able to open this, and this will give us a great flavor. So I'm going to bandage wrap everything from now on. And this is one that I had waxed, and mold got under the wax. A pinhole in the wax, mold got under it. I took it, I trimmed it. This is also a Gouda. This will be ready in about 3.5 or 4 months. I bandage wrapped it. You can see the cheese under there. And the mold is starting to grow. And I'm going to start bandage wrapping, traditional method of wrapping cheese, all my cheeses. So I'm going to bandage wrap those cheddars, and they'll have a much better flavor. Alright, so we'll be back when I am ready to wrap that cheese. Alright? I'll see you in about 5 days, 7 days. Alright? I'll see you later. Bye.